Good morning everyone, and today's topic it's about memory of computer organization and architecture. Let's going to the topic. Yeah, the outlines are memory and its type, primary memory, secondary memory, and cache memory. Yeah, first thing it's about what is computer memory. It's just like the human brain. It is used to store data or information and instruction. It is a data storage unit or a data storage device where data is to be processed and instructions required for processing are stored. It can store both input and output can be stored here. The characteristics of computer memory is it is faster computer memory as compared to secondary memory. It is semiconductor memories. It is usually a volatile memory and main memory of the computer. A computer system cannot run without primary memory. And how does computer memory work? When you open a program, it is loaded from secondary memory into primary memory because there are various types of memory and storage. An example would be moving a program from a solid state drive, that is SSD, to RAM. Because primary storage is accessed more quickly, the open software can connect with the computer's processor more quickly. Memory is volatile, which means the data is only kept temporarily in memory. Data saved in volatile memory is automatically destroyed when a computing device is turned off. When you save a file, it is sent to the secondary memory for storage. And here you can able to see the types of computer memory. Yes, of course, it's about primary memory, secondary memory, and cache memory. Yeah, first type it's about primary memory. Yes, of course, primary memory is the vital role of the memory. It is also known as main memory of the computer system. It is used to store data and programs or instruction during computer operation. It uses semiconductor technology and hence it is commonly called semiconductor memory. Primary memory is of two types, RAM and other one is ROM. RAM means random access memory. It is a volatile memory. Means it stores information based on the power supply. If the power supply fails or interrupted or stopped, all the data and information on the memory will be lost. RAM is used for booting up or start the computer. It temporarily stores programs data which has to be executed by the processor. RAM has two types. So first one it's static RAM, second one it's dynamic RAM. Static RAM uses transistors and circuit of this memory are capable of retaining their state as long as the power is applied. The memory consists of the number of flip-flop when each flip-flop storing one bit. It has less access time, hence it is faster. Dynamic RAM uses capacitors and transistors and stores the data as a charge on the capacitors. They contain thousands of memory cells. It need refreshing of charge on capacitor after a few milliseconds. This memory is slower than static RAM. Again, come to the next type, read only memory. It's a non-volatile memory. Non-volatile stores information even when there is a power supply failed or stopped. ROM is used to store information that is used to operate the system. As its name refers to read only memory, we can only read the programs and data that is stored on it. It contains some electronic fuses that can be programmed for a piece of specific information. So next, it's about types of ROM. So first one, it's about masked ROM, means hardwired devices with a pre-programmed collection of data or instruction with the first ROMs. Masked ROMs are the type of low-cost ROM that works in this way. And second one, it's about PROM, means programmable read-only memory. This read-only memory is modifiable once by the user. The user purchases a blank PROM and uses a PROM program to put the required content into the PROM. It content cannot be erased once written. And next type, it's about erasable programmable read-only memory is an extension to the PROM where you can erase the content of ROM by exposing it to ultraviolet rays. And then last type, it's about electrically erasable programmable read-only memory. Here, the written content can be erased electrically. You can delete and reprogram up to 1,000 times. Erasing and programming take every little time, nearly 4 to 10 milliseconds. And second type, it's about secondary memory. It is also known as auxiliary memory and backup memory. It is a non-volatile memory and it is used to store large amount of data or information. The data or information stored in secondary memory is permanent and it is slower than primary memory. A CPU cannot access secondary memory directly. The data and information from the auxiliary memory is first transferred to the main memory and then the CPU can access it. The characteristics of secondary memory is a slow memory but reusable. It is reliable and non-volatile memory. It is cheaper than primary memory, and secondary memory data is stored permanently even the power is off. Types of secondary memory. The first one is magnetic tape. Is a long narrow strip of plastic film with a thin magnetic coating on it that used for magnetic recording. Bits are recorded on tape as magnetic patches called records that can along many tracks. Typically 7 or 9 bits are recorded concurrently. Each track has one read and write head which allows data to be recorded and read as a sequence of characters. And second type, it's about magnetic disc. It's a circular metal or a plastic plate, and these plates are coated with magnetic material. The disc is used on both sides. Bits are stored in magnetized surface in location called tracks that run in concentric rings. And third one, it's about optical disc. It is a laser-based storage medium that can be written to and read. It is reasonably priced and has long lifespan. The optical disc can be taken out the computer by occasional user. So type of optical disc. So first one, it's about CD-ROM. Uh, it is called a compact disc, read-only memory. The capacity of CD-ROM is 600 MB with each sector storing 2048 bytes of data. Data transfer rate is about 4800 KB per second and the new access time is around 80 milliseconds. And third one, it's about WROM, write once, read many. A user can only write data once. Data that are already been written cannot be changed. Usual size 5.25 inch or 3.5 inch diameter. The capacity of worm is 5.25 inch. Disk is 650 MB, 5.2 GB. DVDs. And then next type, it's about digital versatile video disc. Here the types DVD-R, DVD-RW. So DVD recordable and then DVD rewritable. DVD-ROMs, these are read-only memory disks that can be used in variety of ways. When compared to CD-ROM, they are stored a lot of data. DVD-R, it's a writable optical disc that can be used just once. It's a DVD that can be recorded. It's a lot like WOM. DVD-ROMs have capacities ranging from 4.7 to 17 GB. The capacity of 3.5-inch disk is 1.3 GB. And third one, it's about cache memory. Uh, it is a type of high-speed semiconductor memory that can help the CPU run faster. Between the CPU and main memory, it serves as a buffer. It is used to store the data and programs that the CPU uses the most frequently. The advantages, it is faster than main memory. When compared to the main memory, it takes less time to access it. It keeps a program that can be run in a short amount of time. It stores data in a temporary use. Disadvantages of cache memory: because of the semiconductors used, it is very expensive, and the size of the cache is usually small. Yeah, it's time for quiz. Dash is a volatile memory. And second question, what is the full form of RAM? Here you have the answers. ROM is a volatile, and the full form of RAM is random access memory. Yeah, thank you all.